It's one player, two player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on! I've noticed that, power on, by the way, welcome back. I've noticed that Dark Souls 3, you guys really like it. Have you noticed that?
I have. Every Dark Souls has popped off. The people yearn for Dark Souls.
They yearn.
They yearn.
For the flesh.
Yeah, no, I just don't trust a modern AAA studio with
Ready?
something like Knights of the Old Republic 2, which has very, like, pretty deep writing for a Star Wars game. Like, that game goes really deep into, like...
Really?
Meow.
Old friend.
Yo, you bitch! I've come to bespoke you with the gun move.
Secret of the Knights of Katarina. I've come to uphold my...
Like Knights of the Old Republic 2, it's a shocking, like, really, like, philosophical game for, like, Star Wars. A lot of the game kind of critiques a lot of, like, the ideas of the Star Wars universe in a really interesting way. And, like, the nature of, like, morality in Star Wars. It's really well done. And I'm like, this could be, in the hands of a lesser writer, this would just be really embarrassing. Even if Krea's an annoying old bitch. Who chastises you for doing literally fucking anything. I've wind blasted a booty. That was my favorite thing. I, like, took her out of my party, and then I completely forgot that, like, because you're in the plot, you get linked with her. Like, you can, like, basically psychically, like, talk to each other and stuff, like, through the Force.
Okay.
And there's a bit I was like, oh sweet, I don't have to worry about her, like, chastising me for literally doing anything. Because, like, she'll criticize you for making any, like, light side or dark side decision. Which is, it's interesting, but she gets really obnoxious. And I was like, sweet, she don't have to be in my party anymore. I make a decision to give a guy, like, 5 credits, like some homeless guy, when you get to this section on Nar Shaddaa. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can give 5 credits. I got like a gajillion of them. And she literally calls me, like, psychically to be like, hey, you little bitch, don't give that man money. What are you, fucking stupid? Now he's just relying on handouts. Fuck the homeless.
That's fucking funny.
Basically what happened, and I'm like, I can't escape this bitch.
We beat one of the Cinder Lords.
We did it. All I'm complaining about Kreo from Star Wars. That's Old Republic 2.
It seems
Such a good
I'm in your
game.
debt.
Even if it is unfinished. Which is the case with a lot of Obsidian games.
I could have not
A lot of their
kept my
best
promise
work
without
is when
you.
they're under, like, shorter time limits. Weirdly enough.
I agree and disagree. Some of the best games were made under short time limits. But Gloomwood is an amazing game. It's being done with no time limit.
No, I'm saying for Obsidian specifically.
Oh, okay.
Because Fallout New Vegas was also, like, they had, like,
Done
under a year.
crunch, yeah.
They had under a year to make Fallout New Vegas. Knights of the Republic's really good. I think it's because, like...
I also like that they backtracked their original claims of, yeah, I know they were trying to get us to fail. But it's very obvious that Bethesda was trying to set them up for
They're
failure.
trying to get them to fail. No bonus. You didn't get... You got 84% on Metacritic.
Fucking stupid.
Like, I've heard they've done good games that, like, without them being under strict time limits, like... I've heard good things about Pillars of Eternity. Ugh, Pillars of Eternity? But I haven't played that, so I can't exactly say how good or bad
Oh,
it
is that Obsidian?
Yeah.
We might play that then.
It's a long RPG.
Why not? Look, I have my big boy.
And like Owlcat, they made a... Oh, Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader came out like a bit ago.
Oh yeah, did you finally play it?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't bought it yet. I've heard good things about it. One thing I kept hearing about it, I really liked, is that it's because it's Warhammer 40k. That's, I think, it's very like dark and
Yeah.
grim. So like being like a good guy, quote unquote, like makes the game just like way harder. Because you lose out on a lot of benefits from just kind of being an asshole, and I'm like, I just kind of wish more games would kind of take that approach. I think that'd make like the evil path in a lot of games way more interesting.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, if you be a dick and do all the shitty options, like the game's just easier because it's easier to be an absolute bastard. So like it's harder to be a good guy.
Agreed.
You lose out on like perks and stuff. 'Cause that's the problem with a lot of like RPGs and stuff. They also like explicitly teach you like, oh, if you be the good guy, you get cooler rewards. Like you get the magic sword from the fucking wizard if you do the quest line for him and you don't like do the evil path.
Do you think it's funny that when we first started this session, I was like, wow, I always have like these amazing conversations we can have, and then I fucking forget. And now we're here having like a very deep, solid conversation about video games.
I just think more games should be written like that with making the, because the problem with a lot of like games, especially like RPGs, like the evil path is always like just kind of lame. Like
No, yeah, for sure.
you have to go really out of your way. Like there's no actual benefit to being evil.
Dishonored did it well.
Oh yeah, because going down the chaos route is way easier because you're just like, you basically don't have to give a shit about like stealth and killing people.
But then it like has it's easier at first, but then it gets harder as you go along, because there's consequences. Like there are spots that you can't sneak in anymore because there are rats in it and shit like that.
Like, when will you learn that your actions have
where am I trying to go?
consequences? I don't know. You just did the boss.
Church of Yorshka. Oh, I know where I'm supposed to go.
You just did the
I did
boss.
one of two bosses I want to do in this
Meow,
session.
meow, meow.
I like how she's just the cutest cat, because she looks over and she's like, what? Do you need me? And then she like zones in on something, and she looks at me. She's looking at me right now. She's like, what are you saying? Yeah, alright, I don't care enough.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go kill,
I'm curious to see how that new
whatever his fucking name
Star
is.
Wars game that's supposed to be coming out.
Which
The
one?
Bounty Hunters one.
Oh, I thought it got canceled.
I think it's still coming out. I love that like everyone was universally disappointed when it got released, when it got announced, and people like they show off that really cool droid.
I love how he looks at me. He does that every time, by the way.
It's like, hello. Alright, hello. But I like that everyone collectively got super disappointed when it was revealed that you don't get to play as this really cool droid they showed off. You have to play as this stupid lady who seems really boring.
Really?
I remember people being...
People want to play as a droid?
Yeah! The droid
That would be kind of cool,
the
actually,
droid they show off in that trailer too, he looks awesome. But then they show off like stock video game woman protagonists, number 512, and it's like, this is your main character, this is who you're playing as. And it's like, come on, you show the cool droid. I wanna like, come on, man, like, can't even give us the option to play as the cool droid.
I kind of want to do... I kind of want to... That would be kind of a cool game where you play as a droid. Like, what would be the story behind that?
I don't know.
Yeah, man. That'd be kind of cool.
If you want to go like this, playing a droid, basically, you want to make a game where your function is playing as like IG-88. That was the one droid who was the bounty hunter.
Gotcha. That would be cool.
In,
Didn't they
in
make
Empire
one of those?
Strikes Back. No, they made one about Jango Fett.
I could have sworn they made a bounty hunter game where you could play as him.
Not that I'm aware of. I know there was the Jango Fett game. I know you fight him in Shadows of the Empire in one of the levels.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Because you fight him in the junkyard.
Yeah, I bought that game for 1p2p and then gave it to my best friend at the time as a Christmas present. He wanted it more than he wanted to do the playthrough. Am I being honest? I got it in general. So it's fine.
It exists on PC.
Does it? Shadows of the Empire?
Yeah, there was a PC version which had more just had
Content?
I don't know if it had more. It had little cutscenes I'd play in between the stages, where the game would just like show like an image and text on the N64 because it was on the N64.
It really just happened, didn't it?
It actually had like full motion video cutscenes. I played a
He got
little
the
bit.
he wanted the N64 version because he used to play it as a kid, so I got it for him. I don't know if he still has it.
Probably not.
We don't
Maybe.
talk anymore, so
After the incident.
shit happened. Life happens. People get older.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope he still has it. It's a rather rare game. I would not, even if you don't have an N64, I would not get rid of that. I just wouldn't. That would be
I'll be foolish.
a foolish idea. God, look at how fucking nice this sword is. Because it does enough damage and it's super fast.
Give me my souls. Thank you.